Hello students, welcome in our English lecture. Today we are going to learn English unit number 8.2 poem that name is Vocation. Students, this poem is written by Rabindranath Tagore. So first of all we will take the introduction about this poet. Many times you've seen this photograph of Rabindranath Tagore. Now we will take the information about him. Rabindranath Tagore was born as Rabindranath Thakur on 7 May 1861 and he was died on 7 August 1941. He was a Bengali poet, writer and composer as well as philosopher and painter. He reshaped Bengali literature and music as well as Indian art with contextual modernism in the late 19th and early 20th century. Author of the profoundly sensitive, fresh, beautiful verse of Gitanjali. He became in 1930 the first non-European as well as the first lyricist to win the Nobel Prize in the literature. Tagore's poetic songs were viewed as spiritual and miracle. However, his elegant prose and magical poetry remain largely unknown outside the Bengal. He is sometimes referred to as the Bard of the Bengal. A Bengali Brahmin from Calcutta with ancestral Janitri roots in the Burdwan district and Jaisur. Tagore wrote poetry as an 80-year-old. At the age of 16, he released his first substantial poems under the Pisodia Brahmansula, which is seized upon by literary authorities as long-last classic. By 1877, he graduated to his first short stories and dramas published under his real name. As a humanist, universalist, internationalist, and ardent anti-nationalist, he denounced the British Raj and advocated independence from Britain. As an exponent of the Bengal Russians, he advanced a vast canon that comprised paintings, sketches, and doodles, hundreds of texts, and some 2000 songs. His legacy also endures in the institution he founded, Visva University. Tagore modernized Bengali art by spurning rigid classical forms and resisting linguistic structures. His novels, stories, songs, dance, dramas, and essays spoke to topic political and personal Gitanjali songs offering Gora, Fair-Faced, and the Ghar the Home and the World are his best known works, and his verse, short stories, and novels were acclaimed or panned for their lyricism. Colloquialism, naturalism, and unnatural contemplation, his compositions were chosen by two nations as national anthems. India's Jana Gana Mana and Bangladesh's Amar Shonar Bangla. The Sri Lankan national anthem was inspired by his work. Students, you know that our Rashtrageet is also written by the Rabindranath Tagore, which we are singing every day. Now students, we will take the introduction about this poem. So this vocation poem It is written by the Rabindranath Tagore and it displays a child's yearnings and wishes. He speaks about how a child is unaware of the harshness connected to the daily life and gets attracted to the various things in life. Now we will see the reading of poem. So gong sounds 10 in the morning and I walk to school by our lane every day. I meet the hawker crying bangles, crystal bangles. There is nothing to hurry him. On there is no road he must take, no place he must go to, no time when he must come home. I wish I were a hawker, sending my day in the road crying bangles, crystal bangles, bangles, crystal bangles. When at 4 in the afternoon I come back from the school, I can see through the gate of the house the gardener digging the ground. He does what he likes with his spade. He soils his clothes with dust. Nobody takes him to task if he gets baked in the sun or gets wet. I wish I were a gardener, digging away at the garden with nobody to stop me from digging. Just as it gets dark in the evening and my mother sends me to the bed, I can sit through my open window. The watchman walking up and down the lane is dark and lonely. The street lamp stands like a giant with one red eye in its head. The watchman swings his lantern and walks with his shadow at his side and never once goes to bed in his life. I wish I were a watchman walking the street all night, chasing the shadows with my light. Now students, we will take the explanation about this poem. So in the first stanza, when the gong sounds 10 in the morning and I walk to school by our lane, every day I meet the hawker crying bangles, crystal bangles. So in this first stanza, there are coming some words. Gong means an object that made of metal which gives sounds when struck. Hawker means a person who travels and shouts to sell goods. Crystal means it is a jewel which looks clear and transparent just like a ice. And vendor means a salesman. The child said that when the gong struck and made a sound to declare the first part of the day, it was at 10 o'clock. And he said that this was also a time for him to go to school. On his way to school, and he used to watch a salesman who would shout bangles, crystal bangles to sell his bangles. 10 बजे जब ये बच्चा स्कूल के लिए निकलता है तब उसे रास्ते में ये क्या मिलता है, वेंडर कि जो क्रिस्टल बैंगल्स बेचता है और उसे वो क्या करता है, ऑब्जर्व करता है. So the child in second stanza is saying that there is nothing to hurry him on, there is no road he must take and no place he must go to, no time when he must come home. So while looking at him, the child had to thought that the vendor was very free person and he was in no hurry to reach anywhere. Unlike the child who had to reach his school on time and come back to home on time. So he thought that the bangle seller was free of any time, constraints, place and Boundation means he was free to move any place like him, and he felt as if he was under strict observations, and the vendor was enjoying the complete freedom. So here that boy is comparing himself with that वेंडर क्यों? क्योंकि उसे कितनी आज़ादी है, ना घर आने का वक्त ना बाहर जाने का वक्त, कितनी भी देर तक वो क्या कर सकता है, कहीं पर भी कौन से भी रास्ते पर घूम सकता है. So he is wishing that I wish I were a hawker, spending my a day in the road, crying bangles, crystal bangles. So thus he was so impressed by his freedom that he wished to be a hawker. अब उसकी आज़ादी से वो इतना इम्प्रेस हुआ है, अब उसकी चाहत यही है. He wished to move freely and shout just like him in the street. तो उसे भी ऐसे लग रहा है कि मैं भी स्ट्रीट्स पर ज़ोर से चिल्लाते हुए क्या करूँगा, घूमूंगा. बैंगल्स क्रिस्टल बैंगल्स. एंड नाउ ही इज़ वेरी इम्प्रेस्ड बाय द फ्रीडम ऑफ दिस हॉकर. In the next stanza, when at 4 in the afternoon I came back from the school, I can see through the gate of the house the gardener digging the ground. So digging means to break up the soil on the earth with hands or tools. तो बच्चा ये जब 4 बजे स्कूल से छूट कर आता है तो उसके घर के सामने वो क्या दिखता है कि एक गार्डनर. ही नोटिस्ड अ गार्डनर though the gate of house, and he would peep out of notice him digging the soil. So he does what he likes with his spade. He soils his clothes with dust. Nobody takes him to task if he gets baked in the sun or gets wet. I wish I were a gardener digging away at the gardener with nobody to stop me from the digging. So here students, that new words are spade means the sharp edged tools used for digging and cutting, and baked in the sun means heated because of excessive sunlight, excessive sun exposure, digging away, to devote serious and consistent effort. So students, in the second that stanza, now the child is impressed with the gardener. What he wants to say? So here the child was attracted by the freedom of the gardener. Gardener means really he is attracted with the dust and to do the things of his choice with his tools. So he thought that the gardener had to the freedom to dirt his clothes with soil, play with his tools, stay in the sun for longer hours, get wet in the sweat, or do anything. He was not getting any punishment for this all. मतलब गार्डनर अपने कपड़े खराब करता है, उसके मन चाहे सभी चीज़ें करता है तो उसे कोई भी नहीं डांटता. And he was not getting any punishment for all that, whereas if he would have been punished for all this, तो उसे ही क्यों punishment मिलती है. So completely unaware of the hardship of that worker, he was attracted to be a gardener, to do things of his choice and no one around to stop him. Means here that child is thinking that if there is a gardener who is doing that all his such a things which he like most, so why I should not get those things? I will also be a gardener like that gardener, so I can also dirt my clothes, I can also wet my clothes, I can play with the soil, that all the things which he wants to do. So for that now he is attracted with the gardener. In the next stanza, just as it gets dark in the evening and my mother sends me to the bed, I can see through my open window the watchman walking up and down. The lane is dark and lonely, and the street lamp stands like a giant with one red eye in its head. Walking up and down means to move back and forth from one side of the other, and giant means it is an imaginary superhuman. Here, here that child is saying, watchman was walking here and there from one side to other in the dark, lonely street, and he also had a lamp in his hand which looked him like a superhuman with a red eye in its head. अब ये जो छोटा बच्चा है वो इम्प्रेस हुआ है इस वॉचमैन से. अब उसे बोलता है कि मम्मी तो मुझे 7 बजे ही बेड पर लेकर जाती हैं, घर में वो मुझे सुलाने के लिए जाती है. तो ये जो सुपर वॉचमैन है उसकी तरह मैं बनना चाहता हूँ. The watchman swings his lantern and walks with his shadows at his sides and never once goes to bed in his life. वो तो कभी सोने के लिए नहीं जाता है, तो हमें ही सुलाने के लिए क्यों लेकर जाते हैं. Means now here in the third stanza that small boy is attracted towards the watchman. Swings means to move from one side to another. So in the last stanza he is saying that he would move his lamp from one side to another. His shadow was also visible on his side while he walked. The child thought that the watchman would never have slept at the night all of his life, and I wish I were a watchman walking the street all night, chasing the shadows with my lantern. Chasing means pursue or run after. So child was attracted to his moves that he wished to be a watchman, would walk all night in the streets, running after his shadows with the lantern in hand. मतलब उसे ऐसे लगता है कि रात को छोटे बच्चों को घर में लेकर जाते हैं, लेकिन ये जो वॉचमैन है वो अपनी दुनिया में कभी भी नहीं सोया हुआ है. तो मुझे अब क्या करना है, उसकी तरह ही बनना है. So students, here that Rabindranath Tagore was written the opinions of that small children's mind. I hope students you also thinking like this. Why this much people are getting like these freedoms and we are not getting? Why always we should do this study? So through this poem they explain the everyone child's that opinion. So I hope students you understood that poem very well. Thank you. Happy learning.